Hey everybody, it is October 4th and everything seems to be ready to unmold. So before I do these, we're going to undo these coaster molds. And I'm going to try, hopefully, to do a base for it later this evening and get as close to matching as I can. So without further ado, I'm just going to pop these out and we'll look at them separately after we get them all taken care of. Give me 1 second. My dog is losing his mind. Ah, door shut. We're good. Alright. So, we are unmolding these 4 coasters because I have had them dusted for a little while and I kept forgetting to take care of those. So these will just need some soapy water, clean off the edges, or baby wipe with alcohol. So either way, those will come up really clean very quickly. I kind of like, sorry for the ring light, how pretty that is on the back side too. A little spot right there. My dog thinks I'm talking to somebody in here, so he's not happy with me at the moment. And again, going back to the coasters and the resin, if you remember, it is somewhat translucent, but not very. It's just a little bit. Alright, so here is the first one. Now, before I show you, I had originally put some UV resin dots on here, and then I dusted it with that real pretty coppery golden color. So now we're going to see what it turned out to be. And that's kind of neat. It does look like there's a couple raindrops on there, or little water drops. I don't know how good it shows up. Almost looks like tiger's eye crystals in there. Right here, here, there, and there. Up here. That looks really cool. I didn't expect that. That is really pretty. Okay, here is another one. And again, I don't know how good this light shows, but apparently I had used different color powders as well on some part or another, because it's got like some, throwing some greens, some pink or purple. But again, these kind of remind me of tiger eye crystals, but all it is UV resin with the coppery coloration behind it. And again, that might show, these just don't show, the lights don't show a very good picture. But, you know, it's so cool how these look like tiger's eye crystals, when all it is UV resin dusted with that real pretty copper mica powder. Whew. And again, if you see the flashes, it's got a little bit of different colors in there too. Some green, some purple up through here. And then again, it's like tiger eye looking UV resin with those in behind it. Whoops. Alright, so we're going to set those off over here for the moment. And I'm going to try and make a mold, or make a base for those a little later on. I think we're just going to do the coasters first, because this was not one of the planned ones that I did. And I'm really hoping there aren't any bubbles that I have to deal with. But if there are, then that's alright. We'll figure it out as we go. And I have obviously not, they're still a little bendy, so they'll need another, they should be ready by tomorrow. Alright, so we'll do the little guy first. Oh wow! We've got a few little bubble spots in there along the outside edge, but you know what? For the first time using that mold, I'm okay. That's alright. I could put some UV resin in there, maybe. But look at that holographic shine. That is so pretty. And I had actually ordered this mold from Temu. So I'm impressed. That is awesome. So what I'm going to probably do is drill a hole and kind of like in this direction through the stem and make that into a key ring. That is so pretty. I like that. Alright, so this top one is ghosts. Look at that shine. And again, there's a few micro bubbles in there, but I should be able to fix that with some UV resin. But to be honest, I don't know that I really want to. I think I kind of add some character to those. Now I do strive to make bubbles as few as possible. And obviously with a new mold, and I probably should have put the resin in a warm water bath and thin it out a little more. You know, I could have maybe, there's a lot of different things I could have done with that. But anyway, here is the haunted house. Look at that. Guys, that is fantastic. That is just so amazing. I like how it's kind of a matte finish on the backdrop. And then everything else is super shiny, holographic. That is just so pretty. Look at that. It just shines. Alright, the witch had a lot of... didn't have as many lines in it. And again, it's got some micro bubbles along the edges. However, I'm not really going to worry about that because as though, you know, I strive for perfection in my craft, I'm a human being. I am not perfect. And obviously you can see those and you can feel those. But it's a coaster. I mean, I could probably fill that in with some regular resin if I wanted to. But I don't know. And this one, oh, look at that. That has, out of all of them, the fewest bubbles. Which is very ironic considering the biggest one, you know, I don't mind showing the flaws that I have in my projects because it's just one of those things. You see, that is the biggest bubble out of this whole piece. That's the only one that I can feel along the edge. No. And that's it right there. And there's a couple small ones right in the center. I don't know if you can see those or not. But there are a few other little bubbles in there. Overall, guys, I am so excited. That is a really awesome mold. The matte finish in behind it. What I could have maybe done is found a holographic sticker and put right here. Let me zoom you in just a little bit. Bear with me. We could have put a holographic sticker right here. Just like a silver or, you know, something like that. But I actually think these are awesome the way they are. This is perfect. Guys, this Temu mold is by far one of the coolest ones I think I've had, other than the ones I've gotten off of Julie. And hers are fantastic as well. So, alright, so there's those. So we're just going to pick up this whole piece here and move it off to the side. Alright, so we'll take the base out first. You guys remember that. Zoom out a little bit. So, and as you can tell, just need to take a little soapy water, clean off those edges. So here's the base, and it's a little transparent, especially where these little pieces here are, because it's got the, it's just a really, maybe a couple millimeters thick right there. So we'll put that there. Yeah, that one's still really bendy, guys, so I'm going to have to be really careful with this. I thought it might be ready like the rest of them, but it may be a little early. But I'm kind of like, some of my other resin artists, I'm just really very impatient when it comes to looking at some of my stuff that I've done. Alright, just be really careful with it. Hopefully I won't. There we go. Alright, now most of my concern goes to these little nibs that will make the holes for the earrings, because I know those might be a little more fragile, I guess. So I just kind of gently, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4, and we'll just take our time and try to carefully work around without being too rough with it, and see. This mold is actually relatively stiff. I'm not over the moon about it, but I've had a lot worse. So I just need to be very cautious since it's so delicate and it's still a little bendy. Now for my sale tomorrow, again, it's going to be in Philippi, West Virginia. It is downtown at the courthouse lawn somewhere. Not sure exactly what spot I'll be in, but I'll be down there. I might do a bit of a video after I get everything set up tomorrow morning, and maybe have my husband do the video, and we'll go into some more detail. Now, I will probably have a few beekeeping supplies as well with me that tomorrow morning, just in case anyone needs anything, So if you're a beekeeper and you're watching this and you're in my area and you might need some boxes or some frames or something to that effect, let me know. I'm on Facebook under my business name, Faye's Sweet Addiction Apiary. So keep an eye out. I've also got a YouTube channel for that as well, but I haven't posted on it for quite a while. But anyway, still trying to be as careful with this as I can, because like I said, it is still pretty delicate. Oh, come out of there. And I don't want to risk having something break off. Okay, I think I've got most of it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Ah, there we go. Now some of the mica powder stayed in there, so I'll need to definitely wash that out later on today. Alright, push it down just a little bit, and oh, look at that. Okay, I should have maybe done her head a couple different colors, or a different color. Overall, it's pretty. One little bubble right there and one right there. The rest of it seems pretty much okay. So once she gets totally hardened up, she'll just kind of sit like that. And obviously it's starting to bend, but overall, guys, I am pretty impressed with that. That is so pretty. So that's kind of it for today, October 4th, 2024. And this was the piece that I was hoping for the best results, but in reality, I think the Halloween coasters are a lot better. So, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Hoping to get into a lot more resin art very soon, especially as the colder months start coming through, and once I get my resin stuff back up in my other room, my craft room. So again, thanks a lot, and I look forward to talking with everyone, reading your comments and suggestions. Y'all have a blessed day. Enjoy things. Enjoy life. And stay awesome. Talk to you next time. Bye.